Om Jananim Sharanam Devim Ram Krishnam Jagadgurum Pada Padme Tayo Sitva Pranamami Muhu Pranamami Muhu. Self-reliance and self-report. This is a very common discussion point we discuss many times in spiritual life, whether there is imposition of our self-reliance. And then rely on me, that I can do something. And self-effort. Self-reliance and self-effort. Effort, I must have to accomplish something, to do some effort. First of all, faith is important, no? Many places it happens that probably I cannot do it. That reliance, that fundamental belief that I can do something with my ability, not that I am the worst person in the world. Sometimes people get so much frustrated in that level, they lose their self-reliance, that we have some power in me, some extraordinary energy in me which I can unfold and manifest. That is very much needed. And then comes the action part, effort to do that. So, two segments of our life. One, first of all, to do anything, the very fundamental thing is that we must have to bring into awareness that in me is the potentiality. Doing that, I can trust that there is. If I cannot do, we say, oh Lord, by your grace, by your blessings, I will move in this direction. And also second part, if someone only says that, oh Lord, I will do it by your grace, and never do any effort, nothing becomes successful. And the Gita suggests no. For accomplishment of any successful endeavor, 5 factors are necessary. And the Gita, maybe you have listened it again and again. So the point is that 5 factors. What are the 5 factors they say? Adhishthana, tatha karta, karanancha prithak vidhan, vividhascha prithak chesta, and daiva. Okay. Daivam chayavatra panchamam. These are the 5 factors necessary, Gita suggests. Adhishthana. Somebody, I, yes, I comes. I is bad. Normally I is bad. But for this spiritual journey in life, or any journey in life, we have to have that I at the beginning, point is I. So, first point is that Adhishthana, that some body is necessary. Adhishthana is your body. You need to have some body, otherwise through which you function. And I manifest through that body. The Adhishthana, then tatha karta. Karta means I. And that I is necessary, otherwise you cannot do anything. You eat, you sleep, you drive, you go to office, you interact with people. If fundamentally there is no body, how will you do that? One point. And if the body is there, there is no ego. If there is no ego, that is dysfunctional. And ego in a worst sense is also destructive. So the point is that we must have some ego, healthy ego. Healthy ego. And then Adhishthana tatha karta karanam cha prithak vidam. Then I will do this. How will do? So I take help of our different senses. Karana is Indriya, senses. Different senses. Our eye is here, we take the tools, our hand, feet, etc. And then also material tools also. You want to make a table, you want to make a cooking, you want to make a preparation. So your First of all, you see, you need a body. A dead body cannot cook. A dead body cannot accomplish anything in the material way to go in life. So, body is necessary, and in that body there should be ego, the I, and I. What I? Then I will do this. No? That sense is necessary. That's a very important point, though people utilize this I in different negative, positive ways. But I is necessary for doing bad work or good work. And body is necessary also to do anything good and bad. I'm not talking about ghosts and goblins who do certain things. Maybe people say in a subtle way. We're not talking about that. In our realistic life, we need these two important things. A body, as also second point is the ego, and healthy ego is the best. And then after ego, we need some instrumentality. When someone have ego and wants to do something, but suppose he loses his hand, or say if you look at the people who are in the comatic state, or has come out of the coma, have the expression but could not do anything. Mouth, you cannot speak out what you are thinking. You want to indicate something, hand is not functioning. So, karana, the senses, instrumentality is very important. And that instrumentality only, not the hand and feet and 5 sense organs, but that also includes these other tools as we take for accomplishing any program, any action. So, udhishthānam tatha karta karanam cha prithak vidham and vividhascha prithak chesta. Then we take different ways of accomplishing the result. Here comes self-effort is coming. Self-reliance came before in the Gita's verse. I will do something. That is the fundamental point. Then you take the help of the instruments. And then taking the help of the instruments, then you make some effort. And how the effort is to be done? Effort you do either one way or the other. Whether it is possible in this way, if you fail, you try another way. If that way it fails, then you take another way. So, alternate, experimenting this way, that way. New experiments always people are doing, taking different courses to accomplish that. So there is the effort part is coming. So mere planning is one thing. Expressing into effort, and then comes the result, third part. Doing all these things also a very good spiritual journey would be that I have utilized my body, I have utilized my ego sense in a good ego, and I have utilized all the tools God has given me, all the other tools I can achieve in the material world, and then I have tried different ways to accomplish this, but ultimately our own weak point comes, we cannot give up. We suffer. We suffer because I think it should happen. Why it did not happen? Last factor is to meet God. I have tried everything. Now, Lord, whatever you wish, let it be. So what happens if good comes? Then we will be happy. Even if it does not happen, then you are saved. You are not affected that much. The result should have come this way, but it has not come. So why it has not come, and you may be little affected. I tried my best, but it didn't do. But you can say, it is God's will, because I have surrendered to God. So this very important point is that first point is necessary to have some inspiration to do something. And then we have to make effort. In life, really, that is very important. We find that normally we have great imagination, but no application. Particularly Vedanta says, I am Atman, I am Brahman, I am infinite. No? But to wish to apply it into day-to-day life, very difficult effort. We can have theoretical knowledge, and theoretically we may be very excited to think that I am infinite, really, I am not this limited body-mind, or I will realize God this life. Even if you can have that resolution is very important. With that resolution, that is the target. We must have to have some target in life, and that is to be fixed first. Self-reliance, and I can reach that goal. That's the resolution. But mere resolution and no effort to execute that, meaningless. It's called empty sound, no? Thakawate. So that Swami Vivekananda, that's why he put this subject, that is Vedanta practical, talking the same way. Is Vedanta teaches that you are infinite, and you are all powerful, and you is absolute purity, and you are birthless. You are not limited by anything, but you are limited by the body. Has it any application? Practical? Yes, Vedanta is very practical. Put some effort. How to put that effort? If it is that, Vedanta says that if I am here, and if I, not this body I, not this limited, my emotions and my ego, this little petty ego, if I, that I permeates everywhere, then comes the question of all your day-to-day activities become spiritual, because whom you are serving. You are not doing any kindness to anybody. You are serving only that one who is here, that one who is there. But philosophically, you can take this idea, but application is the major point. That's why Swami Vivekananda came in this age to give some practical application. That's why the service to the poor, service to the needy, service to anyone. Not even forget that in your home, when you serve your husband, your wife, your children, your family, your friend, whom you are serving. Normally we forget that and we see it as a moderation. I am tired of working. Yeah? But no, it is the application of the Vedanta that is, yes, if I am that, or I am, you see, even if you say I am a child of God, in a devotional way. So that when you say that, then there is also a place. If I am a child of God, so everybody is children of God. Huh? And if I can serve anyone, it's my fortune. I get a great opportunity. So to exact effort in that, not only being satisfied in intellectual knowledge, or just having a theoretical approach to spiritual life, it will not do. So it is very important thing how that self-reliance is necessary. Self is necessary and self-reliance is necessary. I rely on the self which is within. No? Normally we become failure, mostly people get frustrated, not having enough reliance on their own dignity, own inner power. We always feel we are weak, we are sick. That's why Swami Vivekananda said, hammer on that mind. You can do everything. You have the potentiality. Manifest that. People have done it before. You can also do that. Bodily you are so limited. True, anyone can kill the body. But it cannot kill the soul. And the soul is infinite. So that is the truth. And that has been tested and verified. Why not for us also who live into day-to-day life? And we pass through so many struggles and turmoils in life. No? So this is very important. Ishvara Vishwas, what is it? Faith in yourself, faith in God. It goes parallelly. Faith in yourself, faith in God, that is goes parallelly. Ishvara Vishwas, Vijaki Vishwas. Swami Vivekananda said, he who has faith in 33 millions of gods and goddesses and has no faith in himself. What he said that he is an
atheist.
Atheist. He is an atheist who has no faith in himself, but has faith in 33 million. We go to the temple and bow down here and here and here. We have faith. And God is here, God is here. And we have no faith. God is here. He is called an atheist. Normal definition of theism is what? You go to the temple, you go to the church and you see and bow down and give $10 or $5 and do some flower and that's it. You believe that there is somebody who is receiving. But no faith that here is the same law. And I can manifest that. So this is new doctrine of Swami Vivekananda. To have faith. And then Swamiji emphasized so much to have faith in oneself. And because that was necessary in the context of India when Swamiji preached this message, because it was under British rule and people have lost all their reliance on themselves. But we also, in our day-to-day life, we sometimes lose so much faith on ourselves. We trust everyone, but we never trust the Lord who is seated in my heart. And if the Lord we think is a devotional way, you say God is in me. Who is that God? Do you think God is like you or me and another man? So if it is another man, yes, he is weak. If it is another person, then it is weak. I said, why are you bringing this side today?
The doors can be opened for entrance. Ananda, maybe that door can be opened for entrance.
So this is the point that faith actually is to be cultivated. Faith is to be cultivated by ourselves. And people, those who are, the history of the world is actually the people who have tremendous faith in themselves. Look at the powerful people in the world, they have faith in themselves. I will do it. Whatever, they took all these 5 steps, not at least 5, at least 4 steps. In Gita's idea, 4 steps they have taken. They use their body, just make the body strong, and then they have their ego sense, in that sense, good sense, I will do this, whatever obstacle comes. And then effort, they put different effort, diverse ways, and take the help of all the tools God has given us. And the example, a recent example, you heard about a lady who in Pune area probably, she was one time going through in a train. That has become a real story of inspiration, very inspirational story. So that girl, is a young girl probably, maybe not young girl or what age, I don't know, but she was going in a train, a long train journey, and some bad animals entered into the train, and they actually tried to touch her or something. She gave a slap or something like that, and then violent reaction from them, and from the running train they threw her out, and actually her 2 legs went under, and it was at a midnight time. Nobody knew anything had happened. She was bleeding. 20 trains have passed over her body.
Oh my God!
Whole night, and in such an area, no one have seen that person dying in that condition. Next day, when some villagers or somebody probably on the wayside, they came and saw, and then almost she is dead by that time, bleeding and totally exhausted or weeping. There's no life at all probably. And then ultimately she was taken to the hospital, and they brought her back to life. And then, condition. She was supported by one of our Ramakrishna Mission Swami in Pune. And after that, she read Swami Vivekananda. I can do everything. With the 2 amputated legs. Then actually, they give some legs additionally to walk. And how can one walk in that condition? We did that. and see that what one can do. She took a resolution that I shall climb the Everest. Could you believe? 2 amputated legs, and that girl has such a faith and trust in herself that I shall climb the Everest. Oh my God. And this Swami used to inspire, give Swamiji's book more and more inspiration. And actually I came to know about that in one of the meeting in one of our Ramakrishna Mission Center, Abdul Kalam, and the ex-president, he was there. And this girl related her story. The Swami put her heart into one of the speakers, how very self-reliant Swami's idea can be manifested in life. What an inspiration, no? See? And then she described what happened in her life and how she tried to walk through the 2 amputated legs like that, and gradually with this, what do you call
Prosthetic.
it? Prosthetics, yeah? And they gave that leg. And she started climbing, short climbing, with this doing, and she actually went to the Everest. And in such a situation, and altitude, this porters and are saying, let us go back, otherwise you will die. And she said, no, I will die, that's okay, I'll go. And she actually climbed there, hoisted the flag of something she took with her, and whatever, they hoisted the flag and came back. And that story was related. Here, see what is possible, impossible. Helpless woman been thrown by some idiots from the running train. 20 trains passed over her body. 2 legs are bleeding whole night, and every train she cannot move. It's such a condition, and bleeding so much. And that person getting the inspiration that I can do something, relying on our own ability, and then it is Vivekananda's inspiration. And then climbing not what you call 1,000 feet, 5,000 feet, 10,000 feet. So what is the Everest height? 29,000. 29,000. And I had been in 14,000 or 16,000 in Kailash, 18,500 in one place. That is the top of Himalaya in the journey. People are panting for breath. And that is our 18, are now 29,000.
And the blizzards and
the blizzard and the snow. You cannot believe that it's a possible thing. With a full leg can we do? See, that is the glory. That in you is the infinite power. Rely on that. Self-reliance and not self-reliance. She didn't have a nice imagination, oh, I will climb one day, let me lie down and sleep. She was relentless. Every day, tried with that leg. To walk in the flat land, how many people can walk in that flat land with that prosthetic legs? No? So this is the power, and that is there, and that effort is there, one can do wonders. So this is given a gross example. This same thing can be applied in our spiritual life. Apparently we are helpless. Apparently external nature and internal nature, we have to fight with both the forces. Something happening outside, and just putting me into such a mood of depression. External situation forcing me. Now internal problem is there, my own habits, my own thoughts, there I have to fight with that. But I am there, and I have a resolution, and I have faith I can do that, move on. How many beautiful poems are there? Not to the right, not to the left, but go straight. Swami Vivekananda said, the wounded snake unfurls his hood. You know, even a cat, if you corner, very innocent cat, if you corner, and for the protection of that cat, he can jump and scratch you and make you bleed. Where the cat got this power, which is so innocent, so sweet and not in a mood to attack anyone, rather always running away. But that power comes. So Swami Vivekananda said, when odd situation comes in life, let friendship go. They say, so many words are very beautiful. I have not memorized those lines.
Friendship fail and love betray.
Friendship
Fail and love betray.
And love betray. Let it happen in life. Hold on and manifest yourself. Thank you. See, the wounded snake, its hood unfurls, the flame stirred up doth blaze, the desert air resounds the calls of heart-struck lions rage. The clouds put forth its deluge strength when lightning cleaves its breast. When the soul is stirred to its inmost depth, great ones unfold their best. We take difficulties of life as if we are crushed and lost. Rather, when it is stirred like that, the great ones come up. Vivekananda became Vivekananda. Why? When his father died, when his mother, family friend is dying out of hunger and thirst, you see, and spiritual awakening, and he's crying, and he becomes a dynamo for the good of the world. If you look at that, let eyes grow dim. Don't expect that the whole world will be praising you and pampering you and you will be very happy, you are praised by everyone. No. Let your eyes grow dim and hearts grow faint and friendship fail and love betray. That's happening every day's life, no? You need not have to think that, oh, it is happening for me. It is a reality. Let it do. Then what happens? Let fate, its 100 horrors send and plotted darkness blocked away. You see that there is no light everywhere. Let it do. And that when all nature wear one angry frown to cast you out. Still no, my soul, you are divine. March on and on, not right, nor left, but with the goal. This is called reliance on yourself. Move forward. We see, my life struggle is so difficult. You do not know what I go through. No one understands my suffering. That is good, we may sometimes say, to get some sympathy from others. But that sympathy does not linger. You have to struggle here. If somebody betrays you, somebody hurts you, you will have to handle it. But not to cry and weep. This is not the life to cry and weep. And what does it give? If we do, so if we do, then will it help us? Will it really release me from that suffering? Swami Vivekananda says, have trust in yourself, self-reliance and effort. Do the effort. Face, move forward to reach that goal. That nothing will be able to affect me. I am free. Freedom is the song of the soul. So how we can reach that freedom? At least read Swami Vivekananda. It will give you really, inflame the power in us. No? We have forgotten that. Nobody talks about that. Rather, when we talk, people make us more weak. Suppose you talk about your some problems and pains. The whole friends will say, hey, it is your fault, you do not know. Hey, I am gone again. I want some support. And I told you something. Whether you will encourage me or do some positive force, then it points to my fault and then I go down more. But it is not that I should have to justify my fault. It is not necessary. But the point is that we have to rise above. Life is to rise above, not to be drowned. That is Swamiji's idea. See, you should all memorize this. Is it? With all nature, wear one angry frown to crush you out. Still know, my soul, you are divine, march on and on, not right nor left, but to the goal. Nor angel I, nor man, nor brute, nor body, nor mind, nor he or she. Before the sun, the moon, the earth, before the stars or comets flee, before even time has had its birth, I was, I am, I will be. No? Before your birth, you were somewhere. From childhood till today, you are here. Whatever storm came, whatever distractions, destructive force acted on us, we are still there. The body will drop one day. You will not die. You will be there. So that I, which is undying, rely on that. We don't have any reliance on that truth. See, the beauteous earth, the glorious sun, the calm, sweet moon, the spangled sky, causation's law to make them run. They live in bonds. In bonds they die. But we are human. We can rise above. No, these are but the outer crust. All space and time, all effect, cause. I am beyond all senses, all thoughts, the witness of the universe. Not two, not many, it is but one. And thus in me, all me's I have. I cannot hate. I cannot shun myself from me. But I can only love. From dark dreams awake. From bonds be free. Be not afraid. This mystery, my shadow, cannot frighten me. No once for all that I am he. I am he.
Beautiful.
This is the called the what is that name of the poem?
Song of the Free.
Song of the
Free.
Free. Song of the Free. It was written to Mary Hell, Miss Mary Hell. Miss Mary Hell, Swamiji was very strongly speaking among the American audience in those days with a Christian-dominated society where sin idea versus US spirit, no? And then Mary Hell wrote a letter, Swami, please don't hurt the way you say the society, people get hurt because they're happening. So then Swamiji was more furious. What? Shall I not tell the truth? To please people? I shall say something which is to please people? And then when he said like that, then Mary Hell was really more upset. Then Swamiji wrote this poem. That truth, you are that truth. Don't believe in anything. That is your superstition. That is your wrong idea, that you are weak and you are sick. Forget these petty things of body and mind. You are much beyond. Before the stars, before the sun, before the comets. You were there, you are here, you will be there. See, any day did you feel that you are not here? From childhood till today, suffering has come. Joys may have come. Pleasure may have come. Pain may have come. Terror has come in life. Frightening situation have come. They are past. Only as I said yesterday, the train is moving. You are passing through different situations. Why hold on to these situations? Make a move towards the target. Keep your mind in the target. Get indomitable strength in yourself. And that effort, that is called the effort. Effort, I will reach the truth. So, I think our spiritual life will be very meaningful if we can really get this, that in this life, we devotionally we say, yes, I cannot stand in the big eye always, Whatever I say, our mind comes back to the body idea, mind, that I am this much, I am saying this, but still, I go back to my old little petty idea of me and mine. It is our nature, because we have been trained life after life to think that I am the body, I am the mind. But yes, all our development, these children are taught to know what? To know your identity. And in this country it is called identity of your individuality. In this country, Swamiji said about your individuality. He spread it in that way. I am an individual. No? What is individual? They don't see the Brahman as individual, not the Atman, not this divine glory as your individuality. What they taught us. I am 5'4". What is the identity of yourself? I am this height, this body weight, this and this blue. with eyes blue or this and that. And this is you. It is not you. It is changing every day. But what is you? Real individuality. And that we have to know. That through this apparent individuality to our real individuality. This is apparent individuality. It is a reflection of that individuality. And we have to work through it. Not to ignore. This body is important. You have to take care of the body. Adhisthana. And then you have to develop a healthy ego, healthy I. And that healthy I is to transcend this petty I into a bigger I. And expansion. I belong to God. I belong to the Lord. Or I am the divine, beyond the body and mind. Whatever spiritual attitude we have to have, that should be, and we have to trust that every day. We lose faith. We normally, when days are going on well, we don't care much about also thinking that God, faith. We have generalized faith, general, common. But at points of test, when test comes in our life, a little stroke comes, someone says something to you, someone looks at you in one way, boom. All our individual collapses there. No, it should not. But I am the reflection of the bigger I. This is my reflection. And your shadow cannot frighten you, as Swami said. This is a shadow, and shadow is always imperfect. You are the perfect. Your shadow is always imperfect. You stand before the mirror, and if the mirror is perfect, then you can see yourself perfectly. But the mirror is concave or convex, you see yourself distorted. And this is a distorted eye. And that real eye is that. But we hold on to this real distorted eye too much, as a result we cry and weep, and we don't have any, we lose all the hopes that we can do something much better. Because in that infinite power comes. As we limit ourselves, limited power, limited thing holds us. So this is the point that we should have to have a healthy eye, and that healthy eye should have, relying on that eye is a reflection of the divine eye, and the divine power which is infinite is behind me. So then I will have to take all the efforts to manifest that in Holy Mother. That's why the most practical application she did Vedanta in practice. No? That's why Mother is to see everyone as her own, no? And get the advice. If you want peace, my child, do not try to find fault with others. But try to make your own world your own. And no one is stranger, my child. Try to make the whole world your own. How can you do that? We see so many odd people with bad tendencies, evil tendencies. How can I do that? We see in the outside. But what is inside is there. And inside we are to love. And that connection is there with every one of us. Only we differ on the outside. My look is different, my mind is different, my mood is different, my intelligence is different, my understanding is different. That's why I am differing with you. If we don't look at that side, see, when you go to deep sleep every day, you find joy, I also find joy. We all join there. There is no separation between anybody, only joy. Good sleep, sound sleep, that we forget. The bodily differences, mental differences, everything is gone, only ego remains. And that ego is the reflection of the big ego. That's why there we are all enjoying. Even cats and dogs and tigers and animals all find the joy. When you are sleeping, that's why if you disturb the sleep, they get annoyed. Why?
The joyful state.
The joyful state as far as within our limited scope.
Yeah.
Yogis can go to that state. That's a different issue. Yogis have the power. They can transcend their mind into a level and go to that level where there is no difference because they transcend the body. Same idea. What happened in our deep sleep till look at them. You forget that you have a body, no? When you bed, you are fast asleep. But you don't go to the total sleep mood unless you are very tired or you get a rarely we get good sleep, no? Disturbed sleep is more. And also dream. Many dreams we dream. So either you live in this body or you forget about that body, then you live in a dream body. Now when the dream is also gone, what happens then? Then you remain with your ego. Only you do not know. Where the joy comes, you do not know. But now in your meditation, if you start the same way, you sit and you try to forget the body, focus in your heart, try to repeat the mantra, do japa, do prayer, whatever. Try to withdraw from this, and then you will see if your absorption comes, who is opening the door, you will not hear. Who is talking here, you will not hear, because you are absorbed inside. So you are going deeper into what you call God, and then if you get tremendously absorbed, you will forget about everything, and you will be in tremendous joy because you are moving therein consciously. You are consciously meditating and going. Your mind is not sleeping. In normally deep sleep, what happens? We go to sleep and we do not know what is happening, but we feel great joy in our deep sleep. That much everyone experiences. But we cannot say where the joy comes from. Our sages are saying the joy is divine, is there, just there. Only there is a barrier of ignorance, you do not know because you happen to go there by chance. So now if you can consciously move this way, no? You know your journey, then what happens? You see the covering is also moved. Then you get a touch of that joy, direct touch. And that's why it is called the aparokshanu, direct experience comes. And when the direct experience comes, you become a sage. You become like all these pictures what we keep, we adore, we worship them. Why? They are people like you and me. Or maybe extraordinary Shaktika quality, not like us. Maybe they are higher in a spiritual sense. They are Shaktika person, maybe more selfless, one more. But they were like us. But they have developed, and reached that by the self. Look at Latu Maharaj. Latu Maharaj Adhutananda, Ramakrishna said one day, hey Latu, because Latu was a young boy coming from the village, a hard-working boy, and mother used to feed so many chapatis and chola dal, very heavy thing. And our Ramakrishna asked, how many chapatis will you give it to Latu? The mother said, don't talk about that. I will feed my children, you need not to worry about it. No. They have come here for God realization. No. So otherwise they will eat and sleep all night. Then what anyhow mother didn't say first day. And then my mother did the same thing next day. Then he inquired from Latu, hey Latu, how many chapatis you ate? He's a good teacher, no? And then again he complained to Holy Mother. I am telling, don't give them, and you are giving so much food, and these boys come here for God realization. How they will get it if they sleep all night? With what? Then mother said, okay, you need not have to worry about that, I will take care of it. See, mother's power only manifesting there. Mother is hiding, I am nothing, no, under the veil. Here, in front of Ramakrishna, he is opening up. She is opening up. You need not have to worry about the spiritual life, I will take care. See? You think that you will take care, I will take care. Shakti. So divine Shakti. But no, but what happened? Ramakrishna told Latu Maharaj, hey Latu, you are sleeping. Does God sleep? One word of Ramakrishna. And Latu Maharaj gave up his sleep whole night. Whole night he never sleep. In Varanagar days there are stories that everyone is, they are also yogis. Rather, how do you recognize him? They saw that they are all sleeping, and suddenly, it's an old dilapidated house was Varanagar monastery, very poor condition. So Actually rats are there, and so many animals will be here and there, cockroaches will be there, all these things. But the latu is covering the body with a blanket and doing the breaths probably and making a noise. And the other sadhus are maybe some rat maybe. He make a sound like that, and as soon as they make the sound, it stopped. And another few minutes passed, again it started like that. So twice or thrice it happened. Then he understood his latu doing job. So he never slept whole night. That's why he used to odd time go to sleep a little bit, nap 1 hour, half an hour like that. Of course, yogis don't need that much sleep because they get the joy here. No? If we get joy, spiritual joy, your nerves are soothed. No? You don't need sleep. Sleep is needed to soothe our nerves and our senses. No? They are tired whole day working. No? So, but when you can really meditate, deep meditation, the whole system becomes so calm and serene, you don't need anything. So that Latu Maharaj practiced effort. It does not come in one day. I have seen many monastics in our order, senior swamis or our friends. Whole night they go on doing that. Maybe they are sleeping for a few minutes and then getting up again. Night is the best time to think of God because everything is quiet and calm. But how we utilize that time? The effort. Of course, you are working hard, you don't take that, you need not to follow that path. But Thakur said they came for example. For us, if we do little bit, that is enough for us. So anyhow, so this point is that what I wanted to emphasize, this today's subject. First of all, we should have to have a faith in our own ability. An ability, not egotistic, but really being a devotee. That I sincerely believe that God is in me, and I will try my best and then take the effort to make it practical in life. Whatever may be, it may be material goal, but we are concerned about a spiritual goal of God realization. That's why from resolution to action. And this should be correlated. Mere resolution will not do. And mere effort with any aim. While I am driving, I do not know. I take the car and start. It is a whimsical journey. Not that. So this to be correlated in our life. And I think that will bring our spiritual growth and development and make our life peaceful. Okay. So I can end here, no? Or time is here. We can spend some time in question and answer. Any question related?
Maharaj, this is not useful for me, but I'm just curiosity. Meditation only on the spiritual basis, they lose outer consciousness, all those things we have read. Are the people who meditate concentrating on something, they don't have any faith on God, will they be able to lose their consciousness?
You know, the scientists are concentrating in the lab. Some really, those who are doing big researchers, they forget their lunchtime, they forget their other duty when it's 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. They are concentrating. The concentration is the truth. Meditation means concentration. As Swami Vivekananda gave the example, rays of light, when you put to a prism, or called lens, then it can be focused. No? Or your flashlight example. When it is spreading all directions, you cannot see things properly. But when you make it focused, and then you put it, which angle you put, you will, that thing will be revealed. That's why Swami Vivekananda said that if I have to say anything in the field of education, I will not ask anyone to teach physics, chemistry, math, history, geography, no. I will teach them how to focus their mind, concentrate their mind. And if that concentration is there, now you put your focus wherever you like. You want history, put your focus in history, it will be revealed. Swami Vivekananda got so far that the world is ready to open its secret. Only to know how to tap it, that is by concentration. So meditation means concentration. No? When you sit for meditation, our mind gets in 1,000 things distracted. But if we can by practice bring it close. Your question is that if I practice concentration, shall I get God? That's it. And yeah, if you go deeper and deeper, suppose now it is, I do not know, the Higgs boson particle. Suppose they concentrated into the subatomic particle and went in and in. They reached a point, they think, what is this? No? Penetrating into deeper depth. How many people can go to that and go further deeper? So that's why it is a very, but it's a long journey. Here if you think, here is the question, that this energy is infinite. In the subatomic level it is infinite, as in the cosmic level it is infinite. So it is infinite energy, and you can get to the infinite energy through instruments by your concentration. How far you can go? Still you are measuring through your instrument of your mind. Your eyes are active, you are seeing through the telescope, powerful telescope, and your mind is active, your nervous system is active, helping you to feel what is that, what energy is that. It is all in instrumental calculation and your visibility in the world. But what we are talking about, where the mind is not there, how to reach that level? So I do not know, maybe it is possible, but I will say it may take deeper. Those people who have gone up to that point, the world has changed before them. The whole world, they see only energy, nothing else. No? As Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer, when he saw the first atomic explosion, it's successful. What happened? He remembered the Gita's verses. That verse, Devi, in the sky, if the hundreds of thousands of suns appear at a time, his glow supersedes that light. So he remembered, he read the Bhagavad Gita, he remembered when he saw the first atomic explosion, and he said, as if in the sky, thousand suns appear, that tremendous light and glow. He has expressed that, but it is physical. It's much higher than I understand. But we have to go much deeper. It will be all inside, outside, absorbed, and you lose in that consciousness. That is called samadhi. So to reach that samadhi, this is also samadhi. Focusing on any object, you go to the deeper and deeper and deeper. It's a new horizon opens up. Suppose a student of medical science studying heart, and a surgeon who has done hundreds and hundreds of operations and things, and saw all the intricacies how the heart was. His knowledge and his knowledge is not the same. It's deeper and deeper. Then a point will come, even with so much knowledge, they will say, how much I know? How much is unknown? So that is the question remains, even if you concentrate in the external matter. But our subject is, we directly go to consciousness. We call your Ishta Devata, maybe Rama, Krishna, whatever, but you say it is the embodiment of consciousness. Always you hammer that point. It is the embodiment of all Ananda, blissfulness. It is Satchidananda. That means saying all these words, what we are trying to impress, or our gurus have given us, that it is not matter. It is transcendental. You cannot measure it through your mind. Your intellect will be too insufficient. So, concentrate on that and forget yourself. Here you forget yourself to know what is that. And when you forget yourself, your ego dies, who will know? But knowing depends on three subjects, no? One, who will know? Another, there will be the object. There will be some object. Subject, object. And there will be some instrument. Either eyes, or your instruments, or your mind. Highest tool is mind. Intelligence, you try to understand. But when all these tools are gone, that realm, how will you realize what is the divine? So, drashta, drishya, and darshan, these are the three. Triputi, it is called triputi. Three, trio. Our experience depends on subject. I am seeing, there is an object, and there is an instrumental to my eyes, my nervous system, my brain, my mind, all are helping to connect these two different things. So, duality remains here. But when you are talking of samadhi, all this collapse.
Yeah.
Collapse of Berlin Wall.
One.
It becomes one and only one. So what tool will be there to, but it will help certainly. That's why Swami Sarvadevananda said, science, he wants to know. If science can prove scientifically that there is only one, that was his very serious attention. And he talked to Nikola Tesla, and I came to know from John Dobson and others that Einstein's theory of relativity also was instrumental in this Nikola's ideas, and this way, that way. Some stories there how Nikola's wife was going to Einstein, and like that they have some discussions. I know that I have had the opportunity to talk to some scientists. They look the world differently. A microbiologist, look at it. Given an example, those who work on microbiology, day and night, they don't see the world as I see. They see so many microbes everywhere, which we are not aware of it.
Yeah.
No? So you go to the neuroscientists, they see ourselves in a different way, because their focus is one, and they're getting deeper and deeper wisdom into that. And I was watching that some of the scientists, Indian scientists, though have done tremendous research on that, and they're focusing deeper and deeper. They are now matching with Vedanta. So, see, this in our Vedanta says like that, here is the expression of that. But scientists don't know what is spirituality, spiritualists don't know what is science talking. Swami Vivekananda came to bridge these two dimensions, to say, yes, science just helps us to reach that part, up to that much it can take. Because still science will have to work in the relative level. There should be instrument, somebody should have to observe that, and some object should be there to connect. No?
Yeah.
But you have to, these three is still there. And science, spiritual science will say, demolish all this. And then what remains? And that is that. So scientists are really moving very close to what Vedanta teaches. And it's really all the dualistic religion sometimes get little shaky with the modern discoveries and things which come out. And how many scientists were bound to stay because of their faith and belief in those days of what we call Christianity, say, because their book does not say that. Who will believe that the world is created 6,000 years ago? Any scientific man will do. But no, but my book says you will have to believe it. If you don't believe, then you are not a religious person. So this has no scope in Vedanta. Vedanta is very scientific. Vedanta takes us to the optimum level of what science can take and beyond. Any other question?
So we see many people who are self-reliant and focus so much on self-reliance, forgetting how to be humble or how to say, I need your help. So what are the warning signs when the healthy ego slowly becomes the wicked eye?
Healthy ego does not go to the wicked eye. Wicked eye remains inside, rather in a camouflaged way, saying it is a healthy eye.
Yes.
Our inside is all divine. Even if I cheat you, mentally I know that I am cheating. I may camouflage you, I may say sweet coating over it, But my mind knows what is going on inside. So truth is such, it is inside, always it is revealing it. But people misuse it, means he is trying to be clever to win the worldly gains for their mean purpose. They don't know it is mean. They think that's good, I am doing. Everyone, whatever one does, this is the mystery of the world. Whatever, even the wildest violent person doing something notorious, think that I am right. Because his buddhi, his intelligence is guiding that person. We are all slaves of our intelligence. If the intelligence gets the right thing, that's why our Indian spiritual tradition, you read Gita, you read Upanishad, you read any scripture, Panchatushi, you read your yoga philosophy, moral character, truthfulness. Very foundation has been given. Yama niyama. In other religion also, 10 commandments. No? The point is that Sattva, very first one, ahimsa, the very foundation of spirituality. Yama niyama, 10 items. Is it? Yama is ahimsa. Ahimsa is a very fun way. The whole Buddhism stands on this ahimsa. One trait. Thakur said, then ahimsa sattva. Sattva is truthfulness. Sri Ramakrishna said, if you are truthful, you will attain everything. I know one of our lady devotee in San Diego. She was over 100 years. Her name was Clemmy. Clemmy was the last name. Rigby. Clemmy Rigby. She, in her normal life, she lived a normal American life. She had one marriage, and that probably died or something. Then she married another, and through that marriage she came to know to Vedanta. She came to Swami Sarvadevananda, our Hollywood founder, and having that, she took initiation and mantra, and say half of her life she passed after 100 years. 1 year she was 101. Say first half is normal life, rather not very normal life, you say little worldly life. But she said, she used to see Mother everywhere, Mashallah everywhere. Could you believe? She used to feel the presence of Mother every time, everywhere. Even she will not take care, allow the hospice people to come and serve her, because no, I don't need, Ma will take care of me. How much faith? It's not a faith. It's a death and dying situation. And she fell down one day in her room. Because she is weak, she cannot move. I went and requested many times. Then why are you doing? Swami, don't tell me. If I take any help, then I will have lose my faith in Mother. Mother is taking care of me. I see it every time. I feel it every moment. Mother is feeding. Mother is holding me all the time. See? And she sees Mother in the nature. And the chirping of the bird, she sees Mother there. So this is called what? God realization, what else? And I asked, what is the secret? She said, I have taken 2 vows after my initiation. I will repeat the mantra Guru has given incessantly, without any question. And true, I will never tell it. Truth, Satya. Only holding on to Satya. Whatever loss may come, monetary loss, this, that, okay. I need not have to, I am truthful does not mean that you should have to go and hurt anyone, say, I am telling you the truth. It's not necessary, you need not have to say that. But she, if it is necessary, she will have to say, she will say the truth. So 2 things, see, truthfulness and japa. Japa and truthfulness gave her realization within 50 years. An American lady. Huh? So, our religion says, ahimsa, satya, austere, non-stealing. Non-stealing does not mean I take your checkbook or credit card. It is also which does not belong to me. I should not see things like that which does not belong to me. I should not absorb things like that which is really not noble, pure. Huh? So these are the values given. Yama, ahimsa, satya, asteya, brahmacharya, celibacy. Celibacy means pure. Keep the mind pure. Have your relationship, deep relationship, not running into thousands. So that is the brahmacharya. And what is that? Aparikrama. Don't non-receiving of gift. Meaning, too much collect. Not only that, your expectation, this is Krishna, I gave to her, she should give me back, and I gave to him, and you should not, and what is this? Normal expectation comes. So don't expect anything. And don't receive gift means don't hanker for gift. If anyone gives with love, you need not have to be rude and unkind. I am practicing aparikrama. Don't give me. Not that. So you see the foundation of our spiritual life is all these values. And people, if they don't follow that foundation, it is the yesterday story. Rowing the boat, but the anchor is still there. So who will understand that? If you want to say, one is aware that am I following this fundamental basic principle. Forget God. Forget Brahman. Don't bring all these issues here. You are a human being, follow these protocols of life. That truthfulness, non-injury, then satya, asteya, non-stealing, brahmacharya, and aparikrama. And then another thing, saucha, shantas, saucha. Be clean in your body, taking shower, etc. Be clean in your mind also. Don't make the mind crooked. Mind's nature is that it will make me crooked. But no, come out, I will be straight. I don't encourage that. So saucha. Santos in life, keep your mind contented, always dissatisfied. Whose benefit is this? Making your mind discontent, you are suffering. And you are crying, you will be weeping, you will be lost, your sleep will go. What is the reason? What for? Whose benefit? See, values are given in our basic principles. This 10 formula if we follow, that will straighten my ego. That will say it is healthy or unhealthy. What am I doing to myself? I am not doing harm to anybody. I am doing first harm to myself. And I do harm to others. So we should have to pay attention to these 5 yama and 5 niyama. So santas, tapa, austerity. Sadhaya, do everyday japa, everyday read good books, sing some nice song, mind gets uplifted. That is the Shraddhaya and Ishvara Pranidhana. Every day say, oh Lord, thy will be done. I take refuge at you. So if these 10 principles are maintained, your character will change automatically. Then comes the question of your pranayama and asana, pranayama. They are the next step. People don't take care of the foundation. The foundation of the house is on only 6 inches concrete wall in this country. But in India, 3 feet. Go down. And in this country also they are doing, when there is a earthquake-proof thing, they are going so deep, Baba, and creating another world there. And then this superstructure is coming. Superstructure will leave if the foundation is strong. The foundation, without foundation, you may build a superstructure and it will crumble at any point of time. So this is the glory of our Indian spiritual tradition, that there is no scope at all for false ego to grow if one is spiritual. But when spiritual, we camouflage those things. First myself, in my heart, I do. And when I do that, I do harm to me. I destroy myself. I destroy my dignity. I destroy my power, energy, spirituality, strength, my divinity. So we should be careful about that we should not do that. Yes, we have learned so many years, even unconsciously, consciously we are doing, but no, I won't entertain that. I will not be in suffering. Why I shall be in suffering? I want to be in joy always. And I won't allow anybody to enter into my joy by following these principles. You see, you will be strong. Anyone follows these 10 points. See how strong you become. And also acceptance of the situation of life. Situation of life sometimes takes us to a glorious moment, sometimes to very bad situation, financially, emotionally, intellectually. We get lost, we get some power, we get sometimes very lost. Let us accept, try our best to solve and move on. Don't hold on to that and make yourself more miserable. So we always forget that idea. Guys, I have come here for freedom. I have come here for enjoyment. Who gets enjoyed? That's why that Bharti said, Bhogana Bhukta, Vayameva Bhukta. We came to be born in this life to enjoy life. You see, enjoyment is killing us. In the hope of enjoyment. Enjoyment I don't get. I don't get the fun of life. But the fun kills me. And I am getting destroyed. Bhogana Bhukta, Vayameva Bhukta. So all these types of things, what we don't focusing on our eternal glory inside, we'd like to do that, that kills us, that destroys our freedom. So we have to be aware of that. We have to be aware and then lift the anchor from there. It is a struggle. That's why today's subject, we will have to make effort again and again, again and again. Swami Sarvadevananda said, you have failed 100 times, try once more. What's there in it? Be proud. Say, I have failed. What is there in it? I tried. And I am much better than anyone who is not struggling. Everyone can be a yogi, not practicing anything. When you start practicing, before many people say, what people do? I have better concentration. Okay? And then ask them, give them mantra and ask them to sit for meditation. Now see how great yogi you are. See where mind goes. So, from outside it seems so easy, but you are in a struggle, and that we have to work with it. Not as a failure, not feeling that I am incompetent, but with the strength. I will hold on by my grace, by the grace of Guru, by the grace of our Ishta, Bhagavan, or your Vedanta, by my real self. I will be powerful, really, by my own divine, which is within. So whatever stand you take, Vedanta stand, or devotee stand, or qualified non-dualistic stand, whatever philosophy you believe, but hold on to that and move on. Okay? Now we can end here.
I like to ask you. There is a belief in this part of the world, Western world, that a key reason for man's unhappiness is because he sets his goal too low. Could you please comment on that, what really it means?
Now, they thought it from a materialistic point. They may compare India, if you kill in India, they think, okay, Baba, I am getting good food and sleep, no, I am happy with that. And the Western idea is that this is I want to enjoy life. No. Why I shall be satisfied with this?
Yeah.
I will have a big house, I will have 2 cars, I will have 3 cars, I will have a Mercedes Benz. If you have no such goal, you will not make an effort, and you will not go earn your education. You will not do anything to earn more money and be established among the people in the world. That has its own place. For Swami Vivekananda said, for India it was necessary, because they do not know how to live human being. Their starvation, if they get one-time food, they think, okay, God has provided me, that's okay. There is a contentment in it. But seeing that type of feeling is not good for general masses. It is for spiritual people who are really like a monk. They get a good food, totally okay. They don't get okay. They walk in the streets and lie down under the tree. Sky thy roof, grass thy bed. That is monastic idea. But in a householder life, you should have something. So that gives the fundamental strength to do something in life. And then you enjoy, then you know the meaninglessness of this enjoyment. Yes. Even if you have 2 houses, I was talking to one friend. He told me that he went to some of the business partner or something like that, and their house is 30,000 square feet house. 30,000 square feet house. Husband and wife live there, and he was so worried. My God, what they do here?
You need a roadmap.
And which room? Where is
GPS
the
is like
where is the bath? Where is the jacuzzi? Where is the swimming pool? Where is this? A big house. What people will do? Huh? So you fix a greater goal. But look at that person. His worries, his anxieties. He is billionaire. He has this enormous money. But his anxiety is worried. Who is going to solve that problem? But this person will be more mature. He knows what money can give. He knows what enjoyment can give. What car can give. Unless you know, how can you renounce? Renunciation is not for the grape is sour. No? And what is the story? It's of flowers.
Yeah.
Because I cannot grab it, oh, it is sour, so I don't care. So that is a failure. You have something, then you renounce. You have money in your pocket, then you can say, okay, I'll give it cash. No? You have no money, and you say, I gave him $1 million. What does it mean? If I write a check, and I write $1 million, what is the meaning of that? The beggar cannot give anything. So Swamiji's idea is that, first of all, every person should go from tamas to rajas to shakti. Tamas quality and sattva quality looks alike. When I am sleeping and come out of my sleep, you can see my face a little peaceful. And when you meditate and come out, your face will be also peaceful. The sleeping and meditation are the same. So suppose you all sing nice songs. So when you sing beautiful song, I look at your face, it beams with joy. Huh? That is coming, that joy, and the joy when you are sleeping and coming out of slumber or sleep, looks maybe little softer. Does it make sense? One is alertness, another is dullness. So Swami Vivekananda said in the Buddha's idea, tamas to be overcome by rajas, rajas to be overcome by sattva, sattva will be overcome there. So you cannot jump from tamas to rajas. That's why every day when you get up in the morning, what do? You just want to do meditation probably. So what do? Just to come out and don't try to do japa there. Then your pillow will pull you down again. Within few seconds you are in the pillow again. So tamas to get out, so you jump out of the seat. Some people take a shower, go take a shower. Why to shower? Rajas. To wake you up. And then you change your clothes and sit down, then you are sitting. Rajas you have crossed, now you are practicing sattva. So tamas to rajas to sattva. And apparently, don't camouflage yourself that I am tamas, I am showing like sattva. So that's why I think it is necessary for individuals' life. Let them enjoy something. Otherwise, how do you know? You say, hey, don't eat rasgulla. I like rasgulla. No? And you are saying, give up rasgulla. And why shall I give up rasgulla? Because I have no money to purchase. That is one point. That means you are not fit to renounce. If you have no money to purchase, means you are not capable of to enjoy that. Enjoy that and know that it is good. Then is your renunciation. Renunciation is to have that and then give up. And give up with power, give up with strength.
And we need to know the timing when to give up.
Eh?
We need to know the timing to give up. Someone doesn't give up throughout their life.
Yeah, that's also, and somebody to know when to give up and what to give up, that's also the big question. And some people come to me, oh, I'm giving up everything. What you are giving up? I said, I'm giving up my this furniture, that furniture, I don't want to, you don't give up. You may need tomorrow. You don't give up now. First you understand, you have to live nicely. You need a good car, don't give up. Have a good car, have a good house, have your bank balance, good bank balance. And then with a clear mind, you can focus on God. Okay. Yeah. But you may say, you have everything and you give up and then depend for whole life. And then you cry and weep, and then neither you go to God, neither you be in the life. So it is not better. Keep reality. Vedanta always teaches us, be realistic, be intelligent.
First you enjoy yourself, then you give up. Because that way you know.
That is the ultimate. But you know, but some people maybe have enjoyed the other life.
Yeah.
We find some people are very much inclined from their childhood in a different direction. You also devotees also. Different devotees have different tendencies. Some are from very early childhood tending towards God, meditation, prayer. There are other life.
Yeah.
That indicates yes, many good things in the past. So some have the past, some have the present. So who will know? Your heart will tell you what actually. So it is a renunciation, means you feel not attracted to it. Simple thing. Rasagulla will be there, but if you have practiced such things, it will not be attractive. It is there, it was attractive, but you have analyzed in such a way, enjoyed it so much, then you see. I give you another example, those examples I give. Who likes ice cream? Hey, do you like ice cream? Yeah. So now let me say, mom gives you a big bowl, purchase what is called 1 pound, or 2 pounds of ice cream. And now mom gives you, okay, I give you, take 1 scoop. Then he said, oh, wonderful, wonderful. Mommy said, okay, I give you 2 scoops. Then you'll be happy. Now you give 3 scoops. Now you give 4. Now you say, 5, you like, I am giving you 6. Oh my God, then what will you say?
I don't want anymore.
I don't want anymore. I've taken 3. And they say torture. So what was enjoyment first, it becomes a torture.
Yeah.
So the worldly thing cannot give me joy, but to understand that, you have to reach a certain state of maturity. And that mature state will know, yes, I like it, but it is not that. So if that is joy, then it maybe much you add, it will be much more joy. It's formula directly proportional. If my eating ice cream gives me joy, so you give 1 scoop will give you 1 unit of joy, 2 scoop will give 2 units, 20 scoop will be 20 units of joy. Who is a fool to give up that? But why we cannot take that? So this is the point. But in God, 1 scoop of meditation, 2 scoop of meditation, 3 scoop of meditation, go on, and 1 scoop of joy, 2 scoop of joy, more. Not very rejection will not come. But there is also scientific process how to meditate, otherwise rejection will come. That's why we need somebody to guide us. So thank you all.
Gurudev, one more.
Come on. All are getting,
This one bothers me a little bit. And don't laugh at what I'm saying, because it doesn't make sense. I also can see that. See, at the age of 65, when I came in touch, in contact with all these tons of knowledge, trying to understand what is this, what is that, understanding karma, the principles, renunciation, and how to build a man, making of a man, etc., etc. My maturity helped me a lot. So, let's say, just assume at the age of 75, I have all the skills that Vedanta can bring to me. So, no matter what I try to pick up, that is going to be a piece of gold, because that's what the worker is built to. But after 2 years I died. Whole life I wasted.
You died with a good thing.
Huh?
You
Who
died.
said that? The question is, of my whole life up to 65, all the things I was doing is to balance the monkey this side and that side, eating from both sides and balancing the balance. That's all I have done. You know what? It is a pretension of work, but not work itself. But at the age of 65, when work was not there, put myself into a situation, what is there to learn? And why this, why that, why not this, why not that? That kind of proposition going to the mind, you exposed to a new world and you start dragging new things, and ultimately that becomes the composition of a man, the way Vedanta has said.
Yeah.
And at that point, I'm a perfect person. Anywhere you put me, I'll bring the most output of me.
That is the maturity we need.
But look at me. 65
No,
years,
those
I
are
have done
preparation.
nothing.
No. That's preparation.
That's not preparation.
Yes,
Because I have raised my kids, I have bought saris for my wife, I sent my kids to the college, I went to the movies, I goofed around with friends. All these things are
You
wasted
have
of
done
time.
like an honest person, doing the duties, doing whatever you think an honest person should do. And that has prepared your mind to this point where you were peeping behind the intricacies of life. Yeah, our life is a continuum. Swami Vivekananda said, I have committed some blunder. If I have done, he has not done anything, but still, I am proud that I did it. Because those things have brought me to today's experience here. You have not lost any second. Knowingly or unknowingly what you have done, we are thinking in this mature mind state that these are all waste, I could have utilized it better. That's your question.
Yeah,
But why I used this 65 years, I could have started at the beginning.
precisely.
That is your question. But if you had been taken, what you will see, your mind is not getting the real experience of the world. Mind will be hankering for something, and spirituality will be a superficial thing. Many people fail in monastic life, in leading a spiritual life. You see, they after 10 years, 20 years, 30 years of life, they go back to the same old life because they are not experienced that, and they're camouflaging themselves. They don't know their mental condition. That's why Vedanta says, have a natural progress in life.
So have a fullness.
That's why you know, hey, why our Hindu society was 4 stages of life. Look at that. Brahmacharya, Garastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyas. These are the 4 stages of life. Brahmacharya means you are a celibate. Why celibate? We all know. In India that is very common. No one thought that of anything about beyond that. We know we are students. We are studying our best, and we will have to study, and we finish our school, college, and then what we do after finishing our school or college, we get married, and then when you are in youthful time, enjoy life. See what study can give you. In ancient time, they didn't give you only material science; they get the spiritual science. In Vedic knowledge, you go to South India, even today you will find the children are learning Purusha Sukta, Narayana Sukta. In Bengal, we have not that culture at all. They are fortunate. They are from the mom, they are learning Purusha Sukta, Narayana Sukta, Devi Sukta, this, that, all Vedic chanting. At least higher values are given in the brain. That was the ancient tradition. And celibate, pure celibate. In this country, where you find a celibate? And this, after that you go into the married life. Why married life? Married life in mature time. You finished your school, you have known, now you got a good job, now you can take responsibility of yourself and your family. And family not a reckless family. And our life is committed life. So, second point. Brahmacharya Garastha. You go to the experience of Garastha. Enjoy life or also go to the sufferings or whatever, share with your wife, share with your family, and be a part of it. Brahmacharya Garastha. Then Vanaprastha. After you have done, you have your children, and the children are now educated, or they are going to school, finishing your duties for your home or your children. You have done like an honest person. At the end of Garastha, as you were saying, now you know what this life can be. Now we are going to Vanaprastha. Vanaprastha is retired. What we are talking 65 or something. Today's is deeper. Vanaprastha means what? You go and you fix up. I have seen all this. Is there anything beyond? And because you have read those Upanishads and ideas, those thoughts, Gita's thought, will not function even in this life. That time it will feel, oh, I got this. Oh, I got it from my mom. Dad told this, mom told this, my teacher told this, because that will come into the mind. So nothing is lost. And because of this full experience of your, all this up to end of your family life, you don't look back to those things with greed and lust. You have done with that. You know what is that. So your maturity. Then that makes you ready for higher questions. And then you lead the retired life. Then your mind becomes perfectly ready for renunciation. Because you saw what every phase of life can give. You have observed as a genuine, sincere scientist, experimented your life and reached this point. So that's why Indian spiritual tradition is so great, so scientific. Nothing is lost. Rather utilize the time now in full vigor. You will have less distraction. Others may have distraction because you know, oh, there is something I miss in the world. You know, you have seen all the worldly things, so you don't need to be distracted anymore. You know what is what. So that is the maturity. Much valuable. And this life is not one life. It is a continuum of life. And then next life, if you have realized God in this life, done. If you don't do, you will be born in such a family from childhood, baby, you will learn meditation. You will be born in a family, mom and dad are meditating, they are chanting mantras, doing puja, environment is peaceful environment, mom and dad don't fight and kill. This life is continuing and it has its own destination. And God is taking us to that direction, to different experience. Next life, you will say, you need not have to see for yourself go through this experience. Because you have already this accumulated experience in your samskara, that will push you from there. I was giving the example that you go from Hollywood to Santiago. Yesterday I gave the example. No? Suppose you suddenly find that there is a good Irvine spectrum, very beautiful lighting, these, there, many attractive things. Suppose you feel attracted to that, what will happen? On the freeway you are going on the 5, then you take an exit, and exit, you finish that experience, and after finishing, where you go? You take the same car, come to the same exit point, entrance point on the freeway, come to the exit point, and take onward journey. So what is lost? Lost only this experience you get. So if you see another attraction, you will not be tempted. So these are all life. So be bold. So today's subject, have faith in ourselves and make us live. Let us make it. Thank you. Jai Ma, Jai Ma.